Aotearoa represent! Yeah. Wow, this is incredible. On Tuesday, it was nothing like this. So thank you, thank you, thank you. It is incredible to see the call that has gone out and the response from New Zealand. And we want to show all of New Zealand right now what we stand for. So I feel very privileged to be here. I represent myself as a sovereign individual. I am independent and I am not affiliated with anyone, but I am connected to all of you.
That's right, brother.
We are one people and it is time to stop the bullshit. Greetings to all in attendance here today. If you have the courage to be here today and to take a stand, I honour you. Thank you. Thank you to the Convoy team, Convoy 2022. A bunch of fearless warriors of love, rainbow warriors, perhaps you could call them, who assembled on a dime and within about a week pulled off a massive movement from both ends of the country. I got the call on Saturday out of nowhere and I turned to my wife, who's standing in front of me, and I said, I've got to go, what do you think? And she said, go. We have 3 children, so it was like, okay. And then I said, I don't think I know when I'm coming back. She said, just go.
Wow. Yes, freedom families
Amazing
sticking
woman.
together.
There's an amazing woman in this crowd, and men and children, all sorts. And so I convoyed up from Queenstown, joined them at Dunedin with a couple of committed friends, and that experience was a historical moment in my life. I don't know whether it will ever be repeated. I was not in for what I got. I did not expect as many people as I saw. It was incredibly emotional, and overall for me, the thing that stood out more than anything else was making eye contact with men, women and children all over New Zealand and just feeling their love. And for the first time in 2 years, I felt like I was not a minority. And I could actually see people's faces, and it was bloody brilliant. So thank you for not wearing your mask today. I just want to quickly note that despite having a massive gathering of thousands of people, all without masks on and no social distancing, we all seem pretty healthy. What's going on? Load up on your vitamin D, folks. Eat lots of fruit. So thank you, Convoy team. You're absolutely amazing. You started, now I won't say you started, like this has been going for 2 years, right? But you started this way. So shout out to you, and they are incredible. They're holding it down. Thank you to Kiwis all over Aotearoa who came out and represented us from the north to the south, and even Stewart Island. I see you, brother. Respect to all of you. It doesn't matter whether you are here, whether you're listening on the live stream, or whether you watch this video, whoever you are, all your donations, all of your energy, all of your prayers, all of your love, they are resonating, they are helping us immeasurably, and without you, this would not be possible. So if you can come, but if you can't, send your love like you're doing, and we respect you massively. Picton. There is a core crew in Picton, that's where we landed up, and before we crossed over, and they are representing hard in Picton.
Yeah, Picton! Picton! South Island rules! Thanks, South Islanders! You rule!
And finally, thank you to the freedom fighters all over the world.
Yeah!
Canada, Australia, Europe, the US, everywhere, all over the world.
Yeah!
People standing up, and they have helped to inspire this movement. People always say that Kiwis are passive aggressive. It's true, and it's a good thing because we've got to stay passive here today. We want to be passive, we're not aggressive, right? We come in peace. This is quintessential to this movement succeeding.
Yes.
However, when you piss us off, if you go too far, we're like a swarm of bees. We are
That's right.
stinging.
That's right.
Now I'm going to read out this letter to the government, which got sent out to them around an hour ago. I acknowledge that this does not represent everyone in New Zealand, nor does it necessarily represent everyone here. We are all sovereign individuals. This is a letter that represents the majority view of the people here and the different associations involved. So please, if you do not feel associated, that is okay. For most of us, I believe this will resonate. The people behind this have done their very best, so please appreciate that this was not pulled together quickly. This was agonised over, so understand that. Here we go. To the Honourable Members of Parliament. Today marks 1 week since tens of thousands of New Zealanders from all walks of life, ages and ethnicities joined together in a peaceful protest. Those present at Parliament have travelled from all over the country to support the protest. They have been supported in many different ways by hundreds of thousands of Kiwis. They are united in condemning the government's flagrant breach of human rights, deliberate divisiveness and discrimination. The constant law changes are inconsistent with the government's duties to the New Zealanders it was elected to represent. The protest is a result of immense frustration and concern. People are outraged by the conduct of government and its lack of respect, dismissive attitude and unwillingness to engage. Come and talk to us, for goodness sake, that's all we ask. The people have travelled from all corners of the country to remind members of Parliament of their duties as elected representatives. It is time for the government to listen. It is time for our government to recognise the sovereign rights of New Zealanders. This communication summarises the views of the majority of groups present at Parliament today. Those represented are Convoy 2022 NZ, Freedom Alliance, New Zealand Doctors Speaking Out with Science, the Outdoors and Freedom Movement, the Freedom and Rights Coalition, and Voices for Freedom. All agree that the COVID-19 Public Health Response Act and all the orders and mandates made under that legislation must be revoked immediately. Those represented request an urgent meeting with senior cabinet ministers to open dialogue. The mandates are unnecessary and need to be lifted. The infection fatality rate of Omicron is lower than the seasonal flu. Prior to the global pandemic, it was considered normal for 500 to 700 New Zealanders to die each year from the seasonal flu. On average, 100 Kiwis die each day from various causes. There needs to be perspective.
That's right. That's right.
The traffic light system, the no jab, no job laws and other mandates are discriminatory, not warranted, and a breach of fundamental human rights. New Zealanders, our friends and media from around the world watched in horror the deplorable and unlawful police conduct towards peaceful protesters, including women and children. I was eyewitness to this and first-hand witness. This abhorrent and bullying conduct was instigated and perpetrated by the Speaker, Trinidad Miller. Shame on you. Psychological warfare on men, women and children is not acceptable conduct. That's not in the letter, scratch that part out. Yeah, thank you. Seize the opportunity. Our united request is to reinstate the principles of justice, democracy, respect for human rights, equality, non-discrimination, good governance, and good faith. Participants are determined to maintain their presence until the mandates end. This letter has been sent to all members of Parliament and news media. We await your urgent response.